Hi Muz, thanks for joining us for Sussex TV. Another good win in the CV40 yesterday, and obviously you managed to contribute with some runs.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a win, and it's nice to make a few runs. To be honest, they weren't the team that we know Northants can be, so it was a bit easier. And like I said, it's nice to go out there and perform and win a game.
And obviously a switch back into 2020 format this week, and the big quarter-final against Gloucester tomorrow night.
Yeah, look, quarterfinals, any final is a 50-50 game. I'd like to think that we will take the momentum from this last week as well as what we did in the 2020s into tomorrow. So it's exciting, but you don't want to get ahead of yourself, because you know that on any day any team can win in this format. Especially 2020 is unlike the longer games where someone just has to have a good innings or a good couple of overs and suddenly they turn the match.
Yeah, with the scheduling the way it is, obviously you've had a couple of weeks since the last 2020 game. Have you had much chance to work on the 2020 stuff?
Not really. To be honest, I've been focusing on 4-day cricket more than anything. But I think it's easier to go from 4-day cricket into 2020 because you're trying to do the basics well, and then all you got to do is look with a bit more intent. And most of our bowlers haven't played a lot of 4-day cricket, so the bowling side of things should take care of itself. They're in 1-day sort of mode. It's just the batters we need to switch.
And how different is the sort of CV40 stuff to that, or is it? I mean, obviously it's generally the same skills in terms of a 1-day match.
It's same skills, but you've got to mix the 4-day and the 2020, because you've got to have the intent to hit obviously runs, but you still got to have that patience of a 4-day game, I suppose, because it's so much longer. You can't just go out there and just try and whack every ball.
And obviously had a really good South Group stage. Obviously losing to Surrey in the last game, but almost going through the stage and the stages unbeaten.
Yeah.
Obviously we're looking to kick on to finals day, which we've been to before. We've won before.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to affect the boys tomorrow night?
Well, it shouldn't affect us at all, because that Surrey game was a bit of a farce. I mean, the Duckworth-Lewis doesn't really appeal to 2020 cricket, in my opinion. We were none for 100 off bloomin' 9 overs or something, and they get 62 to chase in 6 with 10 wickets in hand. We still had our 10. So to me, that was I thought it was disappointing, to be honest. And we would have backed ourselves if we were in the same position as Surrey, to win any game against anyone. In terms of finals day, like I said, it's a 50-50 call. I'm backing us because I think we are a better team on paper and the way that we've performed. But you're only as good as your next game, so it's not what you've done in the past. Although it gives you confidence, you've got to perform on the day.
Thanks, Murray. Good luck tomorrow.
No worries.